Hey guys, Joyful Gamer here, and today we are doing part 5 of What If Izuku was Isekai to Kingdom Hearts. So, sorry if to be honest, I am very sorry that I'm not uploading as much, but to be honest, I'm just really lazy. The laziness just cut up to me really bad. But anyways, welcome back to part 5, because I'll shut up and let's start. Last time, where we last left off, Izuku, Sora, and of course, Donald, Goofy, Oswald, and Hortensia with Mulan were pretty much they were able to save pretty much the same as canon save at pretty much in canon and Kingdom Hearts 2 they were able to save China. So yeah, everything goes the same way as canon with the inclusion of Izuku. You get the idea. And pretty much, of course, that's when the Emperor, I think that's what they're called. Yes, I think it's called Emperor, but whatever. Emperor, he says, "Thank you. Thank you to, oh, sorry, thanks to all of you, and you too, young madam. Because of all of you, China is saved. You are all heroes, and shall be recorded as such down in history." With of course, then pretty much, Izuku and Sora says, "No, no, no, it's fine. We don't need any recognition. We were just doing the right thing." But then, of course, the the Emperor says, "Please, at least I need to give you something as a recognition, as a thanks." With pretty much, of course, the the Emperor just like snapped his fingers, and there was like six people like standing in line like next to each other holding an item. With then pretty much the Emperor says, "Please choose any of these items. I hope they are great importance, and I hope they help you in your journey." With each of them, they're just imagine like there's 6 items, okay? Pretty much there's weapons. I'm just imagining this on the spot. There's like weapons, okay, and there's some that are like trinkets, like accessories. With pretty much Izuku and Sora just looking at each other, and then pretty much asks, "Is it just for the two of us, or for every one of us?" With the Empress says, "For all of you." It says a thanks. "And for you, madam." And he goes up to her. He takes off his I think it was like the medal, and also he gave her the sword. Pretty much saying, "These are for you." And of course, giving them to Mulan. But then, of course, Sora and Izuku were shocked, but also happy. With then of instantly them going to where the rewards are. Let's just say there's one that's a medal, one's like, and the others are some of the like 3 are accessories, the other 3 are like weapons, let's say. And pretty much, of course, both Izuku and Sora go for the accessories. Like one's a necklace, one's a ring, and one, let's say, is an earring, or whatever you guys can think of. I'm just spouting things here, okay? So if you guys say no, not that, no, no, you guys can imagine whatever it is, okay? So pretty much, Izuku gets one of the accessories with Sora, and Sora gets another one with, of course, Oswald, Donald, Goofy, and of course Hortensia go for the other one. And then of course, instantly with both Izuku and Sora grab their like little ornament, or like like the thing that I told you about. Instantly, it started glowing bright, with everyone covering their eyes, with some of the knights going to the Emperor as a way of protecting themselves, protecting the Emperor. But instantly, the light died down, with then Izuku and Sora pretty much just covering their eyes because they didn't think that would happen. With instantly, Sora and Izuku open their eyes and see a little chain in their hands. Both of them are confused, but then, huh? With the Emperor also seeing this, and everyone in the room confused as well. With then instantly both Izuku and Sora summon their Keyblades, instantly they like disconnect the little chain in theirs. Instantly just makes the keyblade kind of like how do you say it? It's almost like a uh, it's almost like you can. It's like invisible-ish, but you can still see the outline of it. But it's not like a key. It's more like an invisible weapon, you know. With instantly Izuku and Sora like clamp the little cheat cane, keychain, keychain. Yeah, can't talk. But pretty much clamp the little keychain on the keyblades, instantly changing them. Sora's is pretty much both Izuku and Sora's are kind of the same, but each of them have like slightly little different details. With Sora's is pretty much just red and orange. With Izuku's, there's like little bits of green and a little bits of purple and also some red in it. Pretty much it's like the dragon, but with different like color palettes, kind of like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, pretty much that. With everyone in the room shocked, saying, "What happened?" Izuku and Sora says, "It's fine. Don't worry about it. But if you must know, it's just I think your gifts will be able to help us in our journey." But of course, everyone's still dumbfounded, and the Emperor just shakes himself out of it and just says, smiles, like does like a really kind, soft, genuine smile, and he says, "I hope so, young man." And pretty much he gets close to both of them, and he says, and he just stands there looking at them, with both of them confused, with the Emperor just saying, "For some reason, I feel like I'm connected to you, young man," and just looks to Izuku, with Izuku just pointing at himself, confused, saying, "Huh? Me? What do you mean?" With the Emperor saying, "I don't know, but there's some sort of connection between you and I. I don't know why, but I can just say I can only think of us as connected. That's all." Mizuku saying, "Well, if that's so, I'll go. I'm okay with it." And he does like a really kind smile. With instantly, the Emperor just sees, and there's like a little image of a little girl just doing like a goofy smile. And then the Emperor just smiles, and so he just hugs him. It's like it's like he didn't. It's like unconsciously he unconsciously went to hug him. Like when grandfather or mother or any family related pretty much just hugs their like family member, kind of like that. With everyone kind of like dumbfounded and shocked, with Izuku and Sora just like Izuku just kind of like stiff because he didn't expect it and kind of like it was out of the blue. With Sora just looking at him saying, "Huh? What?" With then instantly the Emperor remembers what's happening. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm out of line. I did not mean to do that. It's just you just remind me of someone. That's all." Izuku just kind of shakes himself out of like little stupor that he was in, with Izuku saying, "It's fine. Don't worry about it." "Thank you, Emperor. It's fine. And also, I hope you have a great have a great day, sir." And of course, they were all leaving, with of course one of the guards saying, excuse me, Emperor, are you all right?" With the Emperor saying, "Yes, I am." And while saying that, he looks at Izuku's figure walking away, with the man just smiling, like he's proud. He just feels this sense of pride of when he sees Izuku walking away. It's like he's seeing off his son, you know, or their child growing up. With the Emperor says, "Now, come on, let us get to work. We have a lot of stuff to do. All the buildings that were destroyed aren't going to fix themselves." With then instantly, of course, we skip ahead to when Izuku, Sora, and the others are on their gummy ship, and it's going through through space, through other worlds and stuff. With Izuku pretty much not piloting, but Oswald, because he's noticing that Izuku's just kind of like out of it right now. So pretty much They're flying, with pretty much Oswald, with Hortensia looking back at Izuku, and she's noticed that he's like spaced out, with pretty much Hortensia saying, Izuku? With Izuku saying, huh? And pretty much, of course, saying, yeah, Hortensia, what's up? With Hortensia says, Izuku, are you okay? With pretty much Izuku saying, yeah, sorry, just, the hug kind of got me, just kind of, I didn't expect it. It's not that it's a bad thing, no, I'm okay with it. It's just that it kind of threw me into a loop, with Hortensia kind of understanding. And decided to ask a question out of nowhere, saying, Izuku, what does he mean when he felt a connection to you? With Izuku saying, what do you mean? With Hortensia saying, I heard what the Emperor said, but the thing is, you wanna know the weird thing is that both of you kind of give me the same, how do you say, vibe or aura, With Izuku saying, what do you mean? With Hortensia saying, I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind. Just forget about it. Besides, we need to help open, we need to seal the keyholes, remember? What Master Yensid said. With Izuku saying, oh, yeah, sorry. And pretty much he walks up towards the wheel and Izuku says, hey, Oswald, I can drive if you want. With Oswald saying, no, I'm fine. Besides, we're already instantly. That's when Sora comes in through the little, like communication system. Instantly says, "We're coming up on the gates." With Izuku saying, "Huh? Gates? What do you mean?" With Sora saying, "Well, there's actually two different kinds of paths. Actually." With Izuku saying, okay. Which one do you want to take?" With Sora saying, and he just says, "I don't know. Do you want to take right or left?" With pretty much he asks Donald or Goofy, with both of them in unison. One of them with Donald saying right, with instantly Goofy saying left. Pretty much both of them saying the opposite. With then pretty much, of course, instantly both of them look at each other. Instantly Donald and Goofy say in unison again, but pretty much the opposite of what they said earlier. Pretty much this just keeps going. With pretty much four of them just laughing, mostly chuckling. With then instantly Sora says, okay, sorry, Izuku says, okay, I have an idea for both of you. With both of them instantly being caught their interest by Izuku, with Izuku saying, look, my idea, why don't you try to do rock, paper, scissors? With pretty much both of them saying, huh? What do you mean? With Izuku saying, so, okay, one of you guys decide the direction and pretty much one of the directions, and if one of you win, that's the direction we'll take. Got it? With both Donald and Goofy look at each other and then just agree on it saying, yep. And then instantly both of them say in unison, but this time they both say left. And instantly both of them just stare like ahead of them and then look at each other saying, huh? With pretty much Sora is just laughing. He's dying because he did not expect something like that. With of course Izuku kind of like pretty much Izuku just kind of like a little sweat drop just says, I guess things are gonna get a bit weird now. Or more like hectic. With both Hortensia and Oswald kind of just like laughing. But then instantly they go to the left, and then they of course just go and just see, here we go. But then before they were gonna go, instantly there was enemies that were attacking them. Izuku and Sora Izuku tells Sora that we're gonna have to separate to not get attacked attacked from behind or anything like that, you know? But then instantly, Sora and Sora agrees. But then all of them, and pretty much all of them go. And pretty much, let's just say, to save a bit more time, is that both of them, pretty much they were able to get through the little army. Not little, but pretty much you get the meaning. Pretty much they were able to defeat them, the army. With then pretty much they were able to go past through the door. Instantly, they see that there's a world that appears on their map. And then... oh, sorry, I had to yawn. But pretty much, they go to the world, and then they see a world that has a giant skeleton with two swords, like literally stabbing through the top and like the tips of the sword showing from like the bottom of like the chin, you know, and pretty much forming like a little cross shape, with pretty much then showing like a ship and like something like somehow water on it. With then pretty much sourcing, yes, oh, I'm so happy we're able to be here. With Izuku saying, huh? What do you mean? With sourcing, oh, this is one of my favorite places. With pretty much Goofy saying, that's because he's able to become a pirate. With Izuku saying, oh, like you wanted to be, like we wanted to be, like sailors? Like almost when we were kids? With Sora saying, yeah, pretty much. And then pretty much we continue. And then, let's just skip ahead to them landing somewhere in pretty much the same place. I forgot what the place is called, but you know what I mean. Sorry for the yawning again. But pretty much, they land, and of course, they they were able to get to the place, the little palace or dungeon, whatever it's called. With then pretty much Izuku and Sora just with the group, with the others, pretty much walking down and just enjoy the view. And Izuku's just taking it all in because of how beautiful the view is. Because there's beautiful stars just showing, and it's like you can see you can see part of the Milky Way, you know? And it just looks so beautiful to him. And he's just able to listen to the crashing waves, like, you know? Within Izuku's just saying, like a relaxed sigh. With him saying, now this is nice. I can see why you'll like this place. It can be calming. With Sora also just laughing, saying, it can also be give you a bit of a rush too. With Izuku saying, huh? Really? Izuku saying, mm-hmm. Yeah, but first we're gonna have to go somewhere instantly. Before he can even finish it, they can hear explosions. With Izuku and Sora and the others. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. God. But pretty much, Sora and Izuku and the others pretty much just look at the direction where they heard the explosion. Instantly, they see that there's like a small town being set ablaze. Fires happening, explosions, and even screams of people. With both Izuku and Sora looking at each other and just saying, come on, let's go. With Izuku running off first, with Sora saying, hey, wait for me. Instantly, they get down to the little dungeon or whatever it is, and instantly just see that there's someone there. Well, I forgot what his name is. Sorry, wait, let me do something real quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry it took so long. But instantly, of course, where were we again? There when they got here, then they... Okay, so, of course, then that's when they go back to the port. And then that's when they see Pete and a crew of pirates. With instantly, Izuku and Sora stopped ahead of them He says, "Hey, you, stop!" With what Izuku yelled out. Ooh, God, sorry, I'm just falling. I'm just falling right now, Jesus. But instantly, of course, we're back. Instantly, of course, let's continue. So then, instantly, of course, what was I gonna say again? Ah, yes, pretty much the crew going up to them. What was I forgot the guy's name? The pirate captain. Pretty much just everyone go attack him, or like go fight him, or whatever it was. With instantly everyone was ready, but then that's when the moon. That's when the clouds started to look like pretty much move, and then when the moonlight appeared, or when the moon showed, the light was changing their image. At first, they look completely human, like, like skin, they look very healthy, alive, and stuff. But then their image started, like, warping into skeletons. Like, completely, just complete skeletons. Like, there's, like, only, like, green, like, like, there's, like, kelp on them, like seaweed stuck to them. Nothing more. And all their clothes are all dirty and ragged, you know? With Pete saying, "Everyone be careful! Don't let them hit you with their keyblades! Just stay away from their magic!" With William says, "Hey, what for?" With, of course, then Pete just says, "Haven't I told you before? Why weren't you listening?" With, of course, Sora saying, Pete, thanks for the tip." With, of course, Pete says, just shut up, saying, yeah. With then instantly, let's just say, of course, to save time, Izuku, actually, no, Sora says, "Izuku, you and you or Tensei and Oswald go save other people from the buildings." With Izuku saying, "Okay, but are you sure you're gonna be able to handle that?" With Sora just looks at him saying, "Really?" Izuku saying, "Right, I forgot who I was talking to. Let's just go. I'll go. You just be careful and don't do anything stupid." Okay, with Sora saying, "Okay." With instantly, then Izuku just runs towards the buildings that are on fire. There's people that ask for help with Izuku, of course, summoning magic with the help of Hortensia and Oswald, able to get people out of the buildings and into safety. But then instantly, Izuku just hears someone saying, "Hey, you, stop!" With Izuku runs towards that direction. Then that's when they see a man that yells out to someone, but is pretty much being pushed back by Heartless. With also saying, "The Heartless!" Instantly, both Hortensia and Izuku, and of course Oswald, are in front of the man. With instantly Izuku saying, "You, get out of here, run, go to safety." With, of course, the man does and says, "Thank you." With, of course, Izuku saying, "No problem." With Izuku was able to defeat the Heartless that were there. And then Izuku sees Sora, and Izuku says, "So, what happened?" Izuku saying, "It's really weird what I fought, but it's really interesting of what happened too." "So, what happened? Were you able to save people?" With Izuku saying, "Yeah, I was. I was able to save most of them, and they went to safety." Instantly, that's when they were just going to walk to a port. They were just going to walk somewhere else. Instantly, they see what looks like to be a man just looks just on the port, just looks worried, just by the way his like body language shows like he's very worried. With then pretty much uh Izuku and Sora go up ahead, go towards him, with Izuku saying, excuse me, are you okay?" With the man looking behind him saying, "Oh, it's you." "Yes, I'm fine, but they took Miss Swanson, or Elizabeth. I'm just gonna call her Elizabeth, because, yeah, it's easier." With instantly, Izuku says, with Sora saying, "Who's Elizabeth?" With pretty much the man pointing at the ship saying, those men took her and put her on the ship over there. Instantly, there was another voice. Sorry for the yawn. And basically the voice was, "Sorry, mate, you're gonna have to go find another gal. Because the Black Pearl is one of the fastest ships on sea. It's gonna be nearly impossible to reach her." With of course the man just going up the ship with I forgot the shape. I forgot the name of the ship. Wait, hold up. Okay, I am back. And the name of the ship is called the Interceptor. With the man saying, "You, what are you doing on board on the Interceptor?" With the man saying, "Ah, yes, the Interceptor. Yes. Oh, she's a fine boat. She's a fine ship. She'll make a mighty great pirate ship." With Sword saying, "Pirate?" With excitement. With Izuku saying, "Oh boy." With of course instantly the man saying, the boat, the ship is off limits to civilians." With pretty much the man saying, "Oh, I'm not a civilian, mate. I'm not a civilian, mate. My name's Captain Jack Sparrow, if you so please." But of course then, I forgot the guy's name. Sorry if I don't remember the name very well. I have horrible times remembering stuff, like names, really. And it takes me like what 3 days to remember it really, to like remember the name. So yeah. And pretty much, the man just thinks and says, "Take me with you." With Jack Sparrow and the others just confusing, huh? And the man saying, "Please, Jack Sparrow, take me with you and help me find Miss Swan." I think it was Swanson. I think it was no, but pretty much help me find Elizabeth and hunt down the pirates that took her. And if you do, and since I helped you out to get out of that jail, your debt shall be repaid if you do this." With Jack Sparrow saying, "I don't know, lad. I don't know, Seth. I don't know, lad. It might be a bit difficult for me. It might be a bit difficult for me to just give you a hand. And also, you're gonna have to make her fall in love with you on your own, mate. But I don't know what's to see the purpose here for me." With pretty much, the guy was about to say something, but instantly Izuku says, "I want to ask you a question." With Jack Sparrow saying, "Please, young lad. Of course. Tell me any question you have." With Izuku saying, "It's a really nice big ship, isn't it?" With Jack Sparrow saying, "Oh yeah, she's quite beautiful. And I'm so excited to of course, ride her off against the seas, towards nowhere else." With Izuku saying, "Yeah, I can see that. But don't you think it's gonna be difficult for you?" With, of course, everyone looking at Izuku and just saying, like, what he's gonna say. With Jack Sparrow saying, "What do you mean, young lad? What young lad?" With, of course, Izuku saying, "I don't know. Just thinking that you'll have to look out on your own, you have to steer the ship on your own, and no one's gonna be able to help you clean and maintenance the ship while you're all alone and not knowing what to do and not even getting enough sleep." With Jack Sparrow just thinking, huh? Just like eyes widening and also kind of like dumbfounded. With him kind of trying to process what Izuku's saying. But with Izuku saying, "But if you don't want any help, we can just find our own way. Anyways, have fun, Captain Jack Sparrow." And pretty much he does like he does the bow with the hand stretching out. With Izuku just grabbing both Sora and the guy. With, of course, both of them are confusing, huh? With, of course, Donald, Goofy, Oswald, and Hortensia just follow them. With, of course, the guy saying, "What do you think you're doing?" I was about to, with Izuku saying, "Hold it." And pretty much he just puts up his hand and he counts down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Instantly, when he finished counting down, the man, Jack Sparrow, came down just saying, "Wait, wait, 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 wait."
Mm-hmm.
I changed my mind. I would like to have a small crew with pretty much the guys, both Sora and Izuku, Sora and the guy I forgot, was it Sebastian? I think it's Sebastian or whatever his name is. And just look at Izuku, with Izuku just saying, "Come on," with the man saying, "Ah, thank you, Captain Jack Sparrow. I hope we are quite useful for you on the ship." With Jack Sparrow saying, "Of course, lads. Of course, mate. Don't worry about it." I'm trying to do the accent. I'm really horrible at it. So I'm very sorry if you guys don't like it. But deal with it. But whatever. With of course then Izuku just says, "Ah, what changed your mind, Jack Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow?" With Jack Sparrow saying, "Don't worry about it. Just maybe a keen eye because all of you have a good. I can see like a lot. What's the word? What's the word? Not promise, but promise. But what's the other word? Shoot, what was it? Potential. There it is. I see you all have potential for having to becoming the best pirate crew. I don't know why I'm going Scottish, but let's just go with it. I don't know how that happened, but whatever. But pretty much, of course, they go to where was it again? Wait, hold up, wait a minute. And of course, with the conversation of whoever Miss Elizabeth Turner is, and also I got the name of the guy, William or Will, whichever, whatever. Let let's just continue. With of course, then instantly, we just skip ahead to Sora, Izuku, and Will, and everyone just going to the cave. I forgot what the cave is called, but pretty much the one where the same as canon, where in the cutscene is about the chest and the medallion and stuff. Basically that one. With then of course Jack and Will are just out watching, and with Izuku and Sora are told to wait on the ship. With Izuku saying, "I think we should go, just in case, as backup." With pretty much Izuku saying, "Yeah, we should. But I don't know if we might mess up though. What if we're not able to help?" With Izuku saying, "It's better than just staying here because they might need the extra help." With then, of course, they go to the cave, but they try not to make as much noise. They try to be sneaky about this. With then, they were able to meet with Will and Jack. And hold up again. With then, of course, we continue. They were pretty much going through the cave, with then instantly Will and Elizabeth come up saying, "Sora, Izuku, everyone." With both Izuku and Sora saying, "Will, are you okay?" And with of course Will saying, "Yes, of course. Let's go back to the ship." With pretty much the same interaction with Jack and Will, and pretty much with Elizabeth, the same save, stuff like that. With pretty much the same thing happens as canon. Pretty much Jack Sparrow gets caught, with pretty much Izuku thinking, like asking on where Jack Sparrow could be. With then instantly, what was it? Yes, Will falls off the boat. Same thing as canon. Everything, pretty much the same interactions as canon. Everything happens. With the skeletons, with of course Barbossa. Yes, I remember the name now. Barbossa. With pretty much Elizabeth, Jack captured. Izuku, Sora, Donald, Goofy, Oswald, and Hortensia, pretty much. And that's when the same interaction happens as canon, pretty much just adding Izuku, Hortensia, and Oswald. With pretty much same thing happens. So pretty much they all fight the Heartless and survive, and then go back to the cave. And pretty much everything goes as canon, pretty much with the inclusion of Izuku. And of course, you get the idea. With then instantly, that's sorry, yeah. Sora says, "No more foreplay now, huh?" And oh God, I keep forgetting. I had it in my head, but I forgot it. Like, hold up. With instantly Izuku sorry, I'm back now, but pretty much instantly, that's when Will comes here and just says, Sora, Izuku, everyone, thank you. Izuku and Sora saying, no problem, in unison. That's when uh, Oswald says, so, where's Jack? That's when they all see Jack fighting. With pretty much Izuku was gonna go forward, but that's when Will stopped and saying, mm-mm, he has to fight. This is kind of like a, you can say this is a one-on-one. He'll ask for assistance when you'll know when he will ask for assistance. Izuku reluctantly just stayed with Sora saying, Jack, get him! Come on! Of course, same as canon happens, where his sword gets, like, kind of taken away from his hands. With, of course, then, pretty much, Barbosa, like, but instead Barbosa just kind of shows the sword saying, this is it, Jack. This is your end. He does a smile with, of course, Jack just like slowly, step by step, slowly walks back. With instantly in the moonlight, Izuku, Sora, and the others are shocked. And that's where I'm going to leave it off. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a great day, or wherever you are, or night, whatever time is, wherever you are. Take care, y'all. Have a great day or afternoon.